We talked a little bit about this Ford Bronco. Well, apparently it ain't going to just be the Bronco as the SUV. They're also going to do a truck version of it. That's the rumor now. Now, it's going to take a little while for this one to come out, but it's going to compete with that new Jeep Gladiator truck, which has actually been quite popular for Jeep. Now, the Jeep brand in general has quite the following, and it's still mostly around the SUV model. But when they put the truck out, you had to know Ford was looking at it, thinking, what's the right way for us to attack that model with our own option? Well, if you're doing a Bronco anyways, you throw a little bet on it, and it actually looks pretty cool, this rendering right here, as a truck. And the crazy part about this, Will, is that apparently they could put a variant out with a really powerful engine as well. And also, they're apparently planning for a Raptor variant of the Bronco.
Oh.
So that could be...
You get the best of both worlds.
You got the truck, right? You got the off-road, you got the Bronco look to it, and maybe you have an exciting package. Increasingly, well, Jeep has been one of the few bright spots for the Chrysler group. They're not, whatever their new name is, I can't remember now. We talked about it the other day. See, that's the problem. When you go with that new age type of name, who's even going to remember it? It was like some kind of star. Stellantis.
Oh, yeah.
Stellantis? Did I get it right? I don't know, man. It's tough to keep it together. It means like some kind of... you can't even find it. You can't even type it in correctly. But anyway, they got the new name because they got the partnership with Fiat and Peugeot from France, and it's a whole conglomerate now. But anyways, Jeep has been good for them. Jeep's been a bright spot. And so it's no surprise to me that Ford should use a similar model and just say, hey, the Bronco's got this attention. People like this type of off-road look, and we throw a bet on it as well, and we count the money, and people buy it.
Do you think the Bronco will kind of take some pressure or popularity off the F-150?
Yeah, so if they do a truck version, I'd say certainly, but just keep in mind, it's still smaller. So this will be a small pickup truck comparatively. You can see the way this is rendered with the small bed there, and the interior will be tighter. This is going to be less of a work vehicle and more of a fun off-road, a utility vehicle still that happens to have a bed.
I see.
And that's sort of the way the Gladiator is currently positioned. More like throw some bikes in the back than sheets of plywood type of thing.
Outdoor camping,
this crowd. And that crowd is growing, man. With this lockdown, people are staying closer to home. They're exploring their surroundings. They're hiking. They're cottages. That stuff is up. Going to the lake, the national parks, things like this. It's the right time for these types of vehicles.